Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup toot on this look right here. I wanted to play around with metallic lips because I see other people wearing them and they look so good. And I know it's a little bit different, so if you wanted to switch this lip out, you definitely could with something else, but I was like, I'm doing a metallic lip today. For the eye look, I knew I wanted to use this Makeup Geek eyeshadow because it's poppin'. It's Limelight. And so I practically base this look around this. I focus a lot on the skin in this makeup tutorial, so if you're interested, then keep on watching.
We're rolling.
Are you ready? I'm still marinating in my face mask. This is the Aquaringer treatment mask. It helps stress skin and it gives you some hydration. That's usually why I like sheet masks, because they're like hydrating. You can use as many as you want. So today I'm going to be trying out this eye cream. Truffle Therapy Reconstructing Truffle Eye Contour. This came in this month's Ipsy Glam bag. This is going to hydrate and depuff the under eyes. So we're also going to hydrate our lips with some chapstick. This is the Lasting Smiles Organic Lip Balm. It's in the scent Peach Blossom. Next I'm going to use the Benefit POREfessional Primer. I'm just going to pat it into where I have pores, which is right here for me. And then I also like to bring it under the eyes to smooth out, you know, any fine lines. And I like to pat in the primers to like really pack it into my pores, fill them up. So I'm gonna switch things up today. I'm gonna start off with my foundation. Usually I like to do my eyebrows first, but I'm just gonna go switch it up so you guys don't know what to expect because I don't wanna be, you know, predictable. I'm using a new foundation. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD. This is kind of going to be my first impression on it too because I've never used it before. LA Girl makes really good, affordable makeup products. They do make these pro concealers, which are amazing for contouring. I love these for contouring. I think this is new. I just got it and I'm not even sure if this is my color, but I'm going to try it out. It's warm beige. Picking that up with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to start stippling it on. Ooh, that covered really well off the bat. It's good, it's good. And then the color is actually pretty good. I just started filling in my brows. This is the Goof Proof by Benefit. So I'm just gonna lightly run this through and give my brows some shape. I wanted to like do my whole face makeup before my brows, but honestly, I couldn't. I looked like an alien. So we're moving on. To give like a more natural looking brow in the front here, I'm taking this brow pencil by Skone Cosmetics and I'm gonna flick upwards to kind of make like hair-like strokes. This is the Brow Wand eye pencil in the shade Chocolate. I'm gonna be moving on to my concealer. I'll be using the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer in Tan. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to blend that out. That actually looks like amazing, incredible. I'm also gonna use this down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead, hello. Boop. I love this applicator of this concealer. It's like the best applicator. Now I'm gonna go into my Bobbi Brown foundation stick and this is in the shade Almond. I'm gonna use this to contour and warm up my face. This video is very much focusing on the skin, so there's gonna be a lot of time spent on the skin today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender because I wanna be bronzed. I love this foundation stick. I've been using it since forever to contour and bronze. I don't really like it as like an all-over foundation, but I love it as a contour. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and dip my beauty blender into my Laura Mercier translucent powder and set the under eyes. We're gonna start right here on the side of the nose and just bring it in. I'm gonna take a little bit of that on a flat brush and also highlight a thin line down the bridge of my nose. This is gonna make your nose look thinner and also give it like a contour and highlight. I'm also gonna bring it right here between the brows. Run that powder right underneath the contour as well, but very lightly to kind of chisel out the contour that we created here on our cheek. When I apply that under the cheeks, I don't leave it like how I do the rest. I just wipe it right away because I don't want it to be too harsh. All right, now to set the rest of my face, I've been loving the La Mer. This is The Powder. It's That's what it says. It's just a translucent powder, but it's not as white as like the Laura Mercier powder. It has like a slight shimmer to it when you look at it at first, but it's not actually that shimmery on the face. It just kind of gives you a nice overall luminous look. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with this. Patrick Ta recommended this to me a long time ago, and this is what he uses on all his clients. So I'm like, I need it as well. This is just the little sponge that comes with it. Now we're gonna bronze the skin even further. I'm going in with the BECCA Multitasking Perfecting Powder, and this is in Warm Honey. This is actually my first time using this product as well. So I'm just gonna kind of set that cream contour that we did. Everywhere we applied the cream contour, you're gonna apply this. And the reason I'm applying the cream contour underneath and the powder contour is because I want a really overall bronzy look. Powder contour can give you that just as easy, but sometimes it'll fade away and I want it to like really stay. When you put something underneath and then set it, it's gonna stay a lot longer and you're gonna look a lot bronzier. So it's not always necessary, but when I know I wanna be like over the top bronzed, which is what I want in this makeup tutorial, I'm gonna do that. Now to highlight the forehead area, because we want light under our eyes, but you also want the center of the forehead to be light and the chin. I'm taking the OFRA Cosmetics Banana Powder, and this is an ABH A22 brush. And I'm just gonna place this right here so it just seems like almost like there's light hitting this part of your forehead. I know, it's a lot of makeup right now, but sometimes it's just so fun to just keep putting it on, man. Today when I was deciding what makeup look to do, I'm always like in my head like, oh man, I have to do something different. And sometimes I just want to sit in front of the camera and do my makeup like as if I was not filming at all and do whatever I want. And I feel like my makeup comes out better that way, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going in right now. I'm gonna let that stuff under my eyes bake for a hot minute. We're gonna keep on putting makeup on the face. I'm not done yet. Not even close. And I'm going in with the Cover FX Candlelight, and this is just like a shimmery bronze. And I'm gonna use this Sephora brush, Feather Lightweight. It says 93 on it. But we're just gonna lightly put this over all of the bronzed areas of our face, right here. And I'm kind of gonna dust away any powder that I have here, but leave the rest of it baking under my eyes. Actually, I'm gonna also dust away the powder down my nose. Next, I'll be going into the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm gonna take the Highlight Lit, and this is the Beauty Junkie Pro Highlighter brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on the high points of the face. Oh gosh, yes. Now I'm going to take the Artist Couture Gold Digger highlight, and I'm going to use this for the tip of my nose. The owner of this company, which is Angel, aka Mac Daddy, if you guys follow him, he did my makeup the other night, and he used this highlight, and I was like beaming. So after I apply highlight on the tip of my nose, I like to take my finger and kind of push it into the skin so it's not too crazy. I'm also going to put it on the Cupid's bow. I'm gonna take a little bit of that highlight and put it just on the very high points of my cheekbones. After we're done with all our makeup, when you spray everything, like with a setting spray, it's gonna just not look as powdery. It's gonna look nice and moist. So now I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I'm using the Soft Ochre Paint Pot as a base, and I'm gonna apply that with a Morphe R32. I'm barely gonna put that on because I don't want too much eyeshadow base. I'm gonna start at the lid and then up to the crease. So I'm just barely applying this just to get something down. I'm gonna go ahead and set that base with that same OFRA Cosmetics Banana Powder. I'm gonna go into the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette over here. And I'm gonna take this bright yellow color, and we're gonna put that in the upper crease. Bet you guys didn't expect that. I'm just gonna wanna blend that all up in the upper crease. Damn, this yellow is pigmented. I'm a fan of this yellow eyeshadow right now. I'm going into Melt Cosmetics Unseen and this Beauty Junkie blending brush. Apply that into the crease. But we're just gonna put this a little lower than the yellow shade. I'm gonna start on the outer V area, concentrate the color over here, and then work it into the crease. Start taking that in all the way to the inner corner here. And I like to keep a nice, less dense brush next to me so that I could blend away any edges as I go. And this doesn't have any product in it, it's just a nice soft Real Techniques brush, and I'm just using it to diffuse the edges. So now I'm gonna go into the Kat Von D Metals palette, and I'm just gonna pick up this dark brown shade called Oak. Whatever you guys have at home, dark brown, just pick that up. So I'm gonna take this on a Smith 247 brush, start applying it on the outer part of my eye. We're gonna create the sandwich effect. Put it in the crease, but then I'm also gonna pack it on to this part of the eye and the inner part of the eye. If you have trouble seeing the shape of your eye, sometimes when you look down like this into a little mirror, you could see it perfectly. I'm gonna take that on the inner corner here, outer corner, inner corner. All right, now I'm going into Limelight, and this is by Makeup Geek, and I'm using a flat brush. This is an A2 ABH brush. So I'm gonna focus it on the center, like right where your pupil is. Just going to lightly start patting outwards and upwards. I'm just going to feather out the edges here and then go in again. On top of it, I'm gonna add Juicy Apple, and this is a ColourPop shadow. It's part of the Hello Kitty collection. So it looks like this, but when you put it on, it just gives off like really pretty gold reflex. Right there in the center. Okay, I'm gonna start working on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go back into the yellow eyeshadow. Basically, everything we put in the crease, I'm gonna just run it on my lower lash line now. Smoke it out. Picking up the Morphe M519 and that yellow eyeshadow, and I'm gonna start running it on the lower lash line. I'm going in with a pencil brush, make it a little bit less blown out. I also think now is a good time to dust away that bake. I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but I forgot that I still had it sitting there. So for some reason my sound cut out right about here, so I'm going to do a voiceover for the next minute. I'm just taking the same color we put in the crease, the dark brown, and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line. Just like I said, just basically mimicking the crease but on the lower lash line, deepening up that outer corner, and then just keep a clean blending brush nearby to blend the edges. Now I'm going into a flatter brush and the darker brown, and I'm just going to place that right under my waterline on the outer corner and also on the inner corner. Going back into that bright green shade, I'm going to place that on the lower lash line, right under the green that we put on the lid. Boom. Poppin'. I don't know what I was saying here. I'm very curious. I think I was debating whether I liked the green at the bottom. It's hard to say. I'm going to take the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Sugar Daddy, I believe. Is it called Sugar Daddy? I think so. Correction, it's called Gold Digger, but I was close. Then you want to take any brown liner and just line the waterline in the gaps where you have the dark on the inner and outer corner. To add a little volume and darkness to our lashes, I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and just giving a light layer of this before our falsies. And these are, of course, my House of Lashes Iconics. Okay, for blush, I've been loving this blush lately. It's the OFRA blush in Raisin. It's super pigmented, so you have to be really careful. I'm using this Duo Fiber brush because Duo Fiber tends to put product on a little bit lighter for me. So this is the Luxie 524. Lightly sweep it across the cheeks. The reason I like this blush is because when you're doing a look that's more bronzy, it has warm bronzy undertones. So it keeps with that like bronze look. Now it's time for lips. And I'm not sure what to do for lips. And I wanted to do something bronzy, but I don't know if I'm gonna look like really crazy because this makeup looks already pretty like crazy. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Lord lipstick. This is the lip. If you guys aren't into this lip, because I know it's like really out there, it's really different for some people, you can go ahead and opt for a nude lip. Or I feel like this look will also look really good with a deep, deep burgundy lip. Even with the green and everything, I think it would just look. Alright guys, so that's it for this makeup tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought of the look in the comments down below, along with any other makeup tutorials that you would like to see. It's always kind of hard to like get back into the groove after Halloween. Like I feel like people feel like, oh man, because Halloween is so much fun and it's so inspiring. And then when you go back to regular makeup tutorials, you're like, it's like this moment where you just feel not as creative. I'm kind of in this like makeup funk, like, oh, I can't be melting anymore, or can I? Tweet me any inspo that you guys have because I'm ready for it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye. I feel good. I feel like a slug. I got the, oops, shit. What did I want to do? Bow, chicka, wow, wow.